Let's examine this Giants comeback. At one point down 20-0 and 28-7. But in the first half, they were just gutted. Like Joshua Dobbs goes 23 yards right through the heart of this Giants defense to go up 14-0. Like they didn't come to play. You watch this right here. Daniel Jones to Saquon Barkley. Little option route. Right through his hands and into the hands of Jalen Thompson. I mean, they couldn't do anything right in the first half. Like in the run game, like they should be better than this. Like, where's Kayvon? Kayvon is right here trailing the play. Why is he hesitating? Now James Conner is gone. Not just gone, but ripping off runs of like 22 yards. And how about this one right here? A weak side outside zone. It'd be good if somebody got off a block. But James Conner not only gets off the block, but he makes one guy miss and breaks one tackle after another. The Giants couldn't tackle. They couldn't block. They couldn't cover. They couldn't do anything right here. For 21 yards, James Conner goes. And then, after they made it 26-7 in the third quarter, Joshua Dobbs, really? A quarterback keeper for a 2-point try to go up 28-7 with 9:39 to go in the third quarter, and things were looking bleak in the desert. Well, that would change quickly. They started making plays. They started doing these speedo routes. All right, here comes Slayton in motion right here. Him and Jalen Hyatt. All right, off max protection, bootleg. Let's get some chunk yards. And here comes Slayton coming back to the ball. All right, he goes for 29 yards. They made a play. They made a couple of plays here to get back into it. On 3rd and 12, would this drive stall with 6.5 minutes to go down 28-7? And here comes Daniel Jones. He did this a bunch. Like these scrambles and these runs, picks up a yard more than the first down. Giants got some life. They got a fresh set of downs. And then, I don't know what Brian Dable and Mike Kafka were doing, but look at this formation right here. What might they do inside the 1 yard line? All right, got a couple lead blockers. Let's give it to Saquon. Let him finish it. And just like that, the Giants cut the lead to 28-14. All right, here we go. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Less than a minute into the fourth quarter right here. How about Darren Waller? Here he is up at the top. Again, max protection, speedo route. Like here comes Waller into the hole, created by Darius Slayton. Slayton opens it up. They run with him, leaves Waller wide open for 25 yards. And then you watch him right here. Here he is at the end of the line on the right side. Watch him on this crossing route right here. The Giants do an excellent job, play action pass with it. With Saquon and the right guard, McKeithen, now Daniel Jones has time and vision to find Waller for 14 yards. The offense came alive. And then if the Philadelphia Eagles can do the tush push and go all the way to the Super Bowl with it, why can't the Giants on 4th and 1? They had a great push from Bellinger and Waller and Daniel Jones with another 4th down conversion run. All right, then you get this. It's time for Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley in the desert to wake up. They're the two most valuable players on offense. And right here, it's an option route by Saquon. He fakes inside, goes outside. Daniel Jones puts it right on him. And just like that, Saquon hit the pylon for a touchdown, cutting the lead to 28-21 with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And the guys were chest bumping. They were getting excited right here. Now, they need the defense to step up. They needed some 3-and-outs, and they got 3 straight 3-and-outs on defense, including shutting down the run. Let's watch Bobby Okereke, number 58, the Giants' new middle linebacker right here. They get 3 tight ends. They're going to run the ball. Watch Okereke, go lateral, bounce off Zach Ertz, and go make the tackle. They shut the run down. They made it disappear. They squeezed it. They actually started playing run defense the way it's supposed to be played. And then the Giants would hold the Cardinals here on this drive to 43 seconds on a 3-and-out. Watch Isaiah Simmons, the former Cardinal, number 19 here, on 3rd and long, come up and take DeMarcado out of bounds right here. And the Giants defense stepped up. 3 straight 3-and-outs. Let's get the ball back to the offense here. So here we go. Here comes Waller in motion. It's 4th and 11. 4th and 11 with 7.5 minutes to go in the game. And Daniel Jones takes it in his own hand. Here the Cardinals, they have a 7-man zone, just an amoeba covering the 3 receivers of the Giants. And Daniel Jones says, I'll just do it myself. And he gets a block on the outside from Bellinger, and he goes 15 yards, and the Giants stay alive. And then Remember these speedo routes, these two receiver routes, okay, off play action, max protection, two tight ends in the game. Well, here comes Slayton and Jalen Hyatt, the rookie. Jalen Hyatt goes up high. Great throw by Daniel Jones. Maybe the best throw of the day for 31 yards. Another chunk. And then here you go. 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter from the 12-yard line or from the 11-yard line. Watch Isaiah Hodgins and Waller run these seam routes right at the Cardinals. Daniel Jones knew exactly where he was going. He's going to Hodgins to tie it. And you can tell right here that Daniel Jones got good protection. He stepped into his throw, and he made a stick throw for the game-tying touchdown. Perfect. Giants tie the game up with 4.5 minutes to go. Now, defense does their job again. Now they started executing here. A game-winning field goal drive right here. Perfect. Saquon Barkley pops a draw play for 10 yards. And then the next play. How about Darius Slayton at the bottom on an 18-yard comeback on timing? Watch this route and throw by Daniel Jones. Like right there, Daniel Jones has the ball out of his hands. Slayton turns around, the ball's right there. Getting into field goal range. But they could get a little bit closer. So here comes Saquon Barkley. Time for Saquon. Do some little bit of magic right here. Because he's got nothing. It's all bottled up. They've squeezed it. But he bounces it outside into the alley. And then he just started breaking tackle after tackle after tackle, leaving a wake of Cardinal players right here. As he goes for the longest run of the day by a Giant, setting up this game-winning field goal of Graham Gano. 34 yards. Kreider is the snapper. Jamie Gillen is the holder. It's perfect. Laces. Graham Gano, 34 yards out. And the Giants, that's how they did it. They played great sticky defense in the second half. Offense scored on one possession after another. They got big chunk plays from their offensive stars. Waller, Saquon, Daniel Jones, Hyatt, Hodgins. The Giants leave the desert with a victory. One of the great comebacks in Giant history.